Top Speed is powered by Voogtman und Herold, Wüssner Kolben, die Oldtimer-Galerie Toffen, Seefeld in Tirol, Löhlein Classics und die Württembergische, ebenfalls in der Brandung. For the 34th time, the Gran Premio Nuvolari is organized from Mantua in northern Italy. Over 300 exotic classic cars built before 1969 line up for this vintage car rally, considered one of the most beautiful in the world. In 3 days, the teams will drive 1100 kilometers through the beautiful landscapes of Italy, a perfect union of history, passion, tradition and hospitality.
Driving a rally is always special because and in Italy it's always nice. You have good food, nice people, nice weather mostly, and we like the people in the cars. And the route is very, how do you call it, unique. So that's what we like.
If you look at the amazing buildings about the country itself, if you imagine that you go with these classic cars through the landscapes, the classic landscapes, yeah, I don't have to say more. I think that's the answer to the question. There's not another better country to do this sort of things.
The teams have traveled from Mantua from over 20 countries.
Nuvolari is like a big family. We know a lot of people here. We see it's like a reunion every year, and this is for this time the 9th time. Yeah.
It's a very nice surrounding where you're driving in. A lot of nice cars and also nice people. What you met in these 3 days. And the second day I like it most because you're driving to Siena and then from Siena Rimini or another surrounding, but it's very, very super.
One of the prominent participants in the Gran Premio Nuvolari is former Austrian race driver Dieter Queste, for whom this event is a must on his agenda.
No questions, for me it's a fantastic rally. For me it's one of the best in Europe and maybe in the world. I love this event and I was doing it, as you said, 12 times now. And yeah, I'm excited if it's the first one. So a great run.
Come un fiore si apre al mattino, attira il mondo.
Then the engines roar, the starting flag waves and the participants look forward to 3 days of driving pleasure on Italy's most beautiful road.
Si ricorderà del morso del cardo blu, la sua bellezza è già leggendaria, com'è crudele amare questa creatura. Ho provato a prenderla malgrado il pericolo, mi ricordo del morso del cardo blu. Trascorro la notte a curare le mie ferite, ritirare le spine dal mio cuore. Stamattina andrò a tagliare i fiori, andrò a bruciare il veleno delle sue labbra, uno che come me.
Unlike in previous years, the route on the first day leads north of Lake Garda, to Riva to be precise. This delights the many participants who have been part of this event for many years, as the roads are completely different from those south of Mantua. At lunch we meet some participants and ask about their first impressions.
È la prima volta, la prima esperienza e dopo la Mille Miglia è sicuramente la gara più importante. Abbiamo bisogno di fare tante gare per migliorare e quindi sicuramente il Nuvolari è un qualcosa che ci aiuta a crescere e quindi a migliorarsi e a vedere sempre posti nuovi, bellissimi.
È una bellissima esperienza, i posti sono bellissimi. Quest'anno la novità di quest'anno del Nuvolari è che sono passati in Trentino, cosa che non è mai stata fatta, e stasera si passerà anche da Modena, che è un giro che non è mai stato fatto ed è la novità vera di quest'anno. Bella idea, bella scelta, fortunati con il tempo e il lago di Garda penso che sia una cosa bellissima, penso un'ottima idea.
Parliamo di tutto, parliamo ovviamente della gara, ma parliamo anche dei posti, parliamo di tante cose perché comunque i trasferimenti sono lunghi e quindi si parla anche di altro, non è sempre solo gara. Quindi per quello che è comunque un viaggio, è un'esperienza e quello che ci piace, insomma, non è solo gara.
Driving in the mountains is an absolute dream, and to ensure that technology doesn't let the participants down, support teams travel along to check and, if necessary, repair the cars during the rally. This includes the team of the Houtkamp collection, which takes care of many vehicles.
We have 20 teams in the Nuvolari here, and we service the cars of the drivers, and we service the drivers itself. And you see here, cleaning the window, but also checking a bit more technical things, that we are sure that as many as possible cars are going over the finish line in the next days.
And not only the participants get something to eat, the camera crew is also well taken care of.
And of course the cameraman Jordan also needs to eat something, so please enjoy. Cheers.
After a fantastic day, the teams arrive at Piazza Grande in Modena, for sure one of the most significant cities in the Italian automotive industry. Here we meet the legendary Mille Miglia record winner Giuliano Canet and ask him how he's doing.
Io vado abbastanza bene, però io non posso non correre con mia moglie perché mi ha seguito da quando aveva 19 anni e non posso dirti quanti ne ha oggi. Lei mi ha sempre seguito, non ha mai fatto degli errori importanti, non ho mai perso una gara per colpa di mia moglie. E allora devo dire che non posso, quando lei fa fatica a venire, ma dal prossimo anno faremo una piccola, diciamo così, una regazione, cioè la gara faremo il Nuvolari e la Mille Miglia e forse una o due gare. Quindi vieni in Italia che noi ci sentiremo ancora.
The next day, the Gran Premio Nuvolari begins with a special stage in Parco Novi Sad. Also now we hear only positive reviews from the participants.
La bella vita d'Italia means the Prosecco, the Toscana, even the polo, because I'm a polo player. And of course, racing the car with my husband.
It's the 7th time I've raced it, and I love it, and I love Italy, and I love, the type of people all over the world. It's been a very interesting race and fun.
Yesterday was, I can compare with 2021 when I was with my husband on the Nuvolari. I think it was difficult when you compare with the last one. And it was at the same time very emotional because we raced very fast.
Difficult because going up the mountain and these cars, it takes quite a while to get up there, and it was a bit cold, but we really enjoyed it.
I'm expecting again a very fun race and very professional because, as you see with the drivers and the co-pilots, they are very professional. It's a difficult one, and very fun.
However, before the start, a small issue with Guillermo and Amalia's car needs to be resolved.
Yeah, we have a small problem. It's a water pump, but these cars always there's some problem with them, so you have to just live with it.
It's still early, but the teams must stay focused right from the beginning, as most participants aim to rank as high as possible, and a major mistake can affect their standings. What follows are breathtaking views and winding roads through the typical Italian landscape.
Cosa ho fatto? Tu mi lasci, io non posso fare a meno di te. Io credevo di conoscerti e tuttavia, sì, non non so
During the
più cosa
lunch, we speak with Claudio Rossi, who explains what it takes to organize such a large event.
Vivere il Gran Premio poi è certamente un'emozione sempre, nonostante la 34esima edizione, perché c'è da una parte un po' di ansia, la preoccupazione che qualcosa non vada per il verso giusto, da quell'altra c'è e vivi con i concorrenti anche la soddisfazione di quello che sta avvenendo e lo raccogli dai loro sorrisi, dalle pacche sulle spalle, perché questo è il clima del Gran Premio. La manifestazione si svolge su strade aperte al traffico, per cui vanno rispettate tutte le regole del codice della strada. Ci sono voluti degli anni per educare i concorrenti al rispetto di queste norme. Qualcuno, anche oggi, c'è stato qualche intemperanza, c'è stata, ma è stata immediatamente stroncata perché abbiamo le pace car che intervengono e la polizia stradale che ci aiuta poi eventualmente anche a fermare l'indisciplinato. Sicuramente avere le idee chiare su quello che si vuole ottenere e dopo 34 edizioni questo bagaglio ci aiuta. C'è da superare la burocrazia in Italia, abbiamo a che fare con 5 regioni, con più di 120 amministrazioni comunali, quindi sono permessi su permessi, però devo dire che allo stato attuale otteniamo molta collaborazione, quindi si è un po' attenuato, ma il peso comunque è notevole. Poi c'è il coordinamento di tutto lo staff, di tutte quelle figure tecniche come i commissari, i cronometristi, e parliamo di 700 persone. Poi c'è l'ospitalità e parliamo di 1000 persone.
Sono un ragazzo tranquillo, la vita è dolce con te. Problemi vanno via quando sei vicino a me.
On the Campo in the famous city of Siena, a checkpoint has been set up. And also here, many spectators wave to the vintage cars and their drivers.
E quando io perdo la testa, quando tutto va male per me, la donna della mia vita, la mia stella del sud, sei tu.
Just quickly get out of the car because this is one of the most impressive places of the Gran Premio Nuvolari. This is the Campo where since hundreds of years you find here the horse races. Also in the Mille Miglia we stop here, but then we have lunch, but now we just pass through, but this is too nice not to stop. In the dark, the teams arrive at the marina in Rimini, marking the end of the second day of the Gran Premio Nuvolari. Early in the morning, the teams are ready for the third and final day. Just under 300 kilometers separate the participants from the finish in Mantua. But before that, they will pass through several typical Italian cities, such as Faenza, Lugo, Argenta and, of course, Ferrara. We make a stop at Team Houtkamp to see how they are doing.
The reason of the pit stops is that we can check the cars during the race, and if a problem occurs, we can see it up front. And that also means that we have now still all the cars in the race, and we see that with other rallies as well. Due to the pit stops, the problems are checked before and not after, and we're gonna make it with the 20 cars. I'm sure they make the finish.
The Dutchman Martin Aukema and Jetse Visser are experienced participants who focus more on the enjoyment rather than on winning.
Yesterday, I think that the best thing that we had was the final stretch towards Rimini, where we had a policeman on a motorcycle in front of us, and I think about 10, 15 to 20 minutes we were just us and him cruising. Let's keep it at cruising down the road and having a great time.
The next stop is Ferrara, another stunning city that appears on many wish lists. Here we meet some participants who struggle to find the right words to describe the beauty of this rally.
That's maybe the difficult question. I can't explain at home to my wife, to myself. I think it's the combination with the people here, but also with the people from Holland. We are here in the group. And that is a very nice surrounding, and the petrol is together, it's okay.
Nice weather, nice places, and interesting people. Some good, some different. And other than that, it's the last day, so.
It's more work than I thought that it was. It's real going very strong and fast, but it's really a great experience. It's beyond my expectations.
When it comes to the points, you have 100 of 1 second and you get a penalty. I'm like, wow. And we do everything by hand, we hit the clock and you're maybe a second off, you get lots of penalties. So we're not that bad though, and what I remember as well is the Saabs are driving remarkably well.
The driver is the leading for the navigator, and that is sometimes difficult, but we say in the beginning we are friends before and friends after, no discussion.
And also to meet all the people, it's really good that they have the same connection. That's really particular.
Così solo da quando se n'è andata, vorrei tornare indietro per un momento con lei. La notte è infinita se la viviamo noi due.
Traditionally, a special stage takes place in Ferrara. And as we near the rally's finish, the competition for points becomes exciting. Not so much for us in the car, although my team partner Willi, who has little experience with special stages, performs brilliantly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Perfekt. 20. 15. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Das hast du, glaube ich, sehr gut gemacht. Auf geht's nach Mantova. Gut.
Arriving at Piazza Sordello in Mantua, one of the most beautiful classic car rallies in the world comes to an end. The Gran Premio Nuvolari 2024. Another year of hard work by the organizers has paid off. The participants are unanimously happy.
Questo è il momento più bello. Gli equipaggi arrivano e sorridono. Sono contenti, hanno vinto, tutti hanno vinto.
Il Gran Premio 2024 è partito molto bene già giovedì. Abbiamo avuto 4 giorni di sole, i concorrenti sono molto felici, la gara è stata combattutissima, si è decisa la classifica finale all'ultima prova speciale. Secondo me una grande soddisfazione da parte degli organizzatori e da parte dei concorrenti e da parte del pubblico, che in tutte le città a cui abbiamo attraversato dell'Italia ci hanno veramente col cuore e ci hanno ospitato nel vero senso della parola. Quindi questo museo viaggiante è stato in qualche modo ribadito per la 34esima edizione.
La donna immobile, qual piuma al vento, muto ad accento e di pensiero. La donna immobile, qual piuma al vento, muto ad accento e di pensiero.
Topspeed is powered by Voogtmann und Herold, Wüssne Kolben, die Oldtimer-Galerie Toffen, Seefeld in Tirol, Leulein Classics und die Württembergische, ebenfalls in der Brandung.